Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my to-be read pile for April and May. So let's get going with my TBR for April and May. Oh boy, you guys, February and March. I had a feeling when I did my February-March TBR that I was a little overambitious. Because for February-March, I didn't really have a lot of books, but the thing is, they were all like gigantic, thick books, you know, like 800 plus pages for a lot of them. Because, yeah, I was able to finish up the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare, and the thing is, that took me like a whole damn month to finish the Dark Artifices. And then I did finish the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer, and the thing is, that was a huge book. So yeah, those 4 books alone took like a month and a half for me to read. And then, yeah, my other books that I have over here, I was able to finish The Help by Catherine Stockett, and I was able to get halfway through The Nightingale by, is it Hannah Kent? Do I have the right? I don't think Kristen Hanna. Kristen Hanna. I had to sit and look at my books over here, you guys. Yeah, The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I got halfway through that, so that's the thing. Here I am. I'm going into my April-May TBR, so I need to finish up the last half of The Nightingale. Plus, I still need to have a reread of Bram Stoker's Dracula, which was also part of my TBR for February-March. So yeah, I'm about a book and a half behind where I need to be. So I had to be careful with this next 2 months. You know, I had to be careful not get too wild and crazy. So I chose some books that I think I can get through, that I'll literally get done just in time by the time the 2 months are over. So let's get going. First of all, though, my previous TBR, all of those books that I read, stay tuned in the future because I will review them eventually. They are already reviewed and up on Goodreads. If you want to know my thoughts like now, they're on Goodreads, but as far as a video review, I will get to those eventually. So yeah, let's get going into my next 2 months, April-May TBR. It's been a long time coming. I finally want to get around to this young adult series by Philippa Gregory, and what is this set of books called? Oh, Order of Darkness. Yes, that's it. This set of books by Philippa Gregory, it's called the Order of Darkness series. They're young adult, they're historical fiction, as typical of Philippa Gregory. Right now, I do only have the first 3 books, but I did order the 4th book. The 4th book was just recently released in paperback, and I have ordered that. It just hasn't come in the mail just yet, so pretend there's a 4th book here. So I'm going to go ahead and binge through all 4 of these books. I thought maybe these 4 books would be it, but I'm not quite sure if this is an ongoing series. I really don't know. I guess I'll have to figure that out by the time I read the 4th book, if that's the end. Seriously, I don't know if this is a 4-part series or if it's going on. I guess I'll find out. But yeah, what are these books about? I don't even know what the hell these books are about. I bought them because it's Philippa Gregory, and you guys know how much I love Philippa Gregory. So yeah, I'll just read the synopsis. I guess I'll find out what they're about now, too. Accused of heresy and expelled from his monastery, handsome 17-year-old Luca Vero is recruited by a mysterious stranger to record the end of times across Europe. Okay, sounds really good so far. Commanded by sealed orders, Luca is sent to map the fears of Christendom and travel to the very frontier of good and evil. 17-year-old Isolde, a lady abbess, they're gonna fall in love, you guys. She is trapped in a nunnery to prevent her from claiming her rich inheritance. As the nuns in her care are driven mad by having strange visions, walking in their sleep and showing bleeding wounds, Luca is sent to investigate, and all the evidence points to Isolde's criminal guilt. Forced to face the greatest fears of the medieval world, dark magic, werewolves, what the hell, madness, Luca and Isolde embark on a search for truth, their own destinies, and even love as they take the unknown ways to the real historical figure who defends the boundaries of Christendom and holds the secrets of the Order of Darkness. Ooh, this sounds really good. Yeah, I've never really entirely paid attention to what these books are about. I just knew they were young adult historical fiction by Philip Gregory. But yeah, this sounds very exciting. I'm really digging that so far. But yeah, we have book 1 here, which is, you know what? Let me put yeah, I don't think you can see these very good. We have book 1 here, which is The Changeling. Book 2, which is Stormbringers. Book 3, which is Fool's Gold. And then the 4th book, like I said, which I don't have just yet, but it's on its way, that one is called Dark Tracks. Next up, what I plan on reading, I want to get around to The Witches of St. Petersburg by Imogen Edwards Jones. And yeah, quick synopsis about this, you guys. As daughters of the impoverished King of Montenegro, Militsa and Stana must fulfill their duty to their father and leave their beloved home for St. Petersburg to be married into senior positions in the Romanov court. Initially outcasts, they are shunned by the aristocracy for their provincial ways and for dabbling in the occult. Undeterred, the sisters resolve to make their mark by falling in with the lonely Tsarina Alexandra, who, as an Anglo-German, is also an outsider and not fully accepted by members of the court. After numerous failed attempts to precipitate the birth of a son and an heir, the Tsarina is desperate and decides to place her faith entirely in the sisters' expertise. And yeah, there's a little bit more to it than that, but that's the overall gist of it. And yeah, this is a book, one of my most anticipated for the year. You know, it says this book was, I thought this was a 2019 release book, but it says it's technically a 2018. I think I'm still going to count this as a 2019, like when I do my end of year, you know, reviews. And I think I'm going to still consider this as a 2019, because I've never seen this book before prior, you know, in bookstores or anything, so yeah. I've been anticipating this. I can't wait to get to it. A gorgeous cover and a fantastic premise, it sounds like. Next up, The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict. And this is a novel about famous Hollywood actress Hedy Lamarr. But there is a lot more to this lady than what history gives us. So yeah, a quick plot summary here. I'm just going to kind of read this whole thing. It's kind of written out a little funny. She possessed a stunning beauty. This almost certainly saved her from the rising Nazi party and led to marriage with an Austrian arms dealer. She also possessed a stunning mind. Underestimated, she overheard the Third Reich's plan while at her husband's side, understanding more than anyone would guess. She devised a plan to flee in disguise from their castle, and the whirlwind escape landed her in Hollywood. She became Hedy Lamarr, screen star. But she kept a secret even more shocking than her heritage or her marriage. She was a scientist, and she knew a few secrets about the enemy. She had an idea that might help the country fight the Nazis if anyone would listen to her. Could the world handle both? And yeah, this is really fascinating, you guys. And yeah, I love the inside flap here. Underneath the flap, there's like this picture of Hedy Lamarr here, and some other little drawings. Yeah, just one of those kind of old untold tales of history, if you will, that most people just know her as a Hollywood actress, which is all I knew of her as well. And then I found out that she was actually a female scientist, but yes, she wasn't really given credit for anything back in the day. So yeah, I definitely can't wait to get to this. It sounds right up my alley, you guys. And the last book I plan on reading for my 2-month TBR, At the Wolf's Table by Rosella Pastorino, I think is what it is. And oh geez, I just realized I got 2 books here about Nazi Germany. I love World War II, you guys. What can I say? I'm obsessed with it. I just love historical fiction set during that era. Oh well, let's get going. What's this about, you guys? You're all are going to love the synopsis for this one. It is amazing. Taking place in Germany, 1943, 25-year-old Rosa Sauer, I think that's how it's pronounced, Rosa Sauers. Her parents are gone, and her husband, Gregor, is far away, fighting on the front lines of World War II. Impoverished and alone, she makes the fateful decision to leave war-torn Berlin to live with her in-laws in the countryside, thinking she'll find refuge there. But one morning, the SS come to tell her she has been conscripted to be one of Hitler's tasters. 2 times a day, she and 9 other women go to his secret headquarters, the Wolfs Lair, to eat his meals before he does. Forced to eat what might kill them, the tasters begin to divide into the fanatics, those loyal to Hitler, and the women like Rosa who insist they aren't Nazis, even as they risk their lives every day for Hitler's. As secrets and resentments grow, this unlikely sisterhood reaches its own dramatic climax as everyone begins to wonder if they are on the wrong side of history. Ooh, this sounds so epic, you guys. And I'm also going to consider this a 2019 release as well, because this was originally published, I think it says, like back in 2018. But yeah, I think this is done by a German lady, maybe? No, Italian. About to say her name sounds more Italian. She's an Italian author. So I'm assuming this book was originally written in Italian and it's just now been translated here for America. So I'm going to consider this a 2019 release as well. And that's going to be it for my TBR, you guys. Like I said, I didn't want to get too overly ambitious. I wanted to kind of calm it down, slow it down. And yeah, I'm not going to do a TBR jar pick at all because I don't want to accidentally pick something gigantic, if you will. So yeah, my next TBR, I'll try to do some TBR jar picks. I love picking from my little jar, you guys. It's always so fun. But yeah, alas, I can't do it this month because I need to be a little careful what I'm reading. So yeah, you guys, in the comments below, have you guys read any of the following books? Do you plan on reading any of them? Just let me know. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.